Last month, I spoke to a founder doing everything right, posting daily, cold DMing like a maniac, and even running ads. But his calendar, dead. Pipeline, empty. And he couldn't figure out why. Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. Your effort doesn't equal income. Your leverage does. You don't scale high-ticket deals by being a human autoresponder. You do it by building a system that replaces you without losing trust. Alright guys, let's talk about why manual DMs are killing your pipeline. Manual DMs equals bottleneck trap. You'll be like this guy, stuck in the business, not wondering what to do, and being stuck. 1. You're always going to forget to follow up. You have a lead interested, but then you forget to follow up. And 2, leads are going to be slipping through the cracks, so you won't even be aware that you'll be losing leads just because you don't have a system in place. And high ticket buyers, they're going to bounce when you reply 6 hours late, so you're going to be like this guy, waiting for you to respond, and then took forever, so they'll be peace out, gone. And if you are the system, you are the bottleneck. You're the one that's preventing you from going to the next level. So you're going to be a lead chaser. You're going to be like all your competitors, chasing for the same lead and prospect, hoping to get a meeting with you. Look, if you're trying to close $5,000, $10,000 deals manually, answering DMs like it's 2017, you're not building a business. You're running an adult version of AOL Instant Messenger. Real clients don't wait around while you're deciding what emoji to use, like I'll use a happy face. They go to work on the person who felt organized, instant, and inevitable. So you want to be separated from your competition and make sure you got these systems in place. Okay, and now we're moving to part 2, authority first, not attention. Authority asset equals a pre-sold lead. Once you have an authority asset, you're going to have pre-sold buyers that's ready to buy and moving on to the next step. Again, high value clients don't care how many TikToks you post. They'll think this is really cringe. They care if you can solve their exact problem and have proof. So you'll be a trusted advisor and they'll be waiting for you to listen and give them a solution. Alright, and what are the assets that build pre-sold trust? 1, a short authority book. So I have one right here, Effortless Growth. This is my book right here. And then you can have a signature framework or a playbook. So this is a good example right here, the Digital Transformation Playbook. Next, you can have a book funnel with lead capture and indoctrination. So once they get your book, they'll be in a lead nurturing sequence. So they're going to get your emails, content, and move them through the customer journey. And let me remind you, you're not broke because you don't have content. You're broke because you don't have clarity or a system that sells while you sleep. Look guys, I could keep feeding you frameworks or I could just help you install this thing. If you got the goods but your system is a problem, now is the time. Go ahead and DM me word silent or click the link below to book a private call with me. And I'll show you how to replace chasing with conversion. Alright, and move to part 3, the voice agent funnel. This is the AI agent stack equals the silent sales engine. In step 1, the voice AI agent, Ava, that's the one I use for a voice assistant. It calls the leads within 30 seconds after the opt-in, so you're going to receive a call. It qualifies and handles all the objections, and it books the calls directly into your calendar, so you're going to have a full calendar of appointments right over here. Again, you're not asking for time, you're offering clarity. And then we go to SMS and email sequence. This is when they go inside a workflow where they're gonna get a text and SMS, and they're gonna go inside an email marketing campaign all automatically. And this is where they're gonna get personal messages that build trust. So all these messages you're getting, they're gonna build the know, like, and trust factor. And then we're gonna keep giving them case studies, client stories, all automated. So you're gonna be inside a campaign, getting this content, going through the lead nurturing sequence to move into the next step of the customer journey. Alright, in step 3, the relationship funnel. And here, this is where they give you short video trainings. So we're going to give them content so that you're giving them value while they're learning at the same time. And next, to be behind the scene assets. This is where we show them behind the scenes where it goes on. So it makes them feel like they're part of the team. So each piece of content equals a micro buying moment. This is where it helps build a deeper relationship with your trust with your prospects. Alright, so it goes from cold download, voice call, warm inbox, to book calendars right here. The next step is when relationship meets AI. Because emotional safety equals automated nurture. And I heard this from George Bryant, where relationships beat algorithms. Because having a relationship will always trump all the algorithms, whether you're on Instagram or any other social media platform. And here's how the stack looks like. You're going to have authority book with builds trust. So like right here, I have my own book, and then it builds trust. You're going to be like Arnold from the Terminator, trust me.
Trust me.
Then you're gonna have voice AI, which creates I care enough to call you first. So Ava's gonna call and is gonna be happily to pick up, feeling all excited to hear from you.
I appreciate your willingness to schedule a 30-minute meeting.
And then you're gonna have your SMS and email bots just to create I didn't forget you. So you have a text, email, and then you're gonna create the feeling I didn't forget you dialing like the Flintstones. And then indoctrination is gonna come in place. This is where you're gonna know what's going on in their head. All time again, you're gonna like Professor Xavier, you're gonna be like a mind reader, like, wow, how do you know that about me? So the result, by the time they book a call, you're already gonna be hired. Bam, happy. Alright, let's talk about the real cost of staying manual. And let's talk about the drop-off tax. These are like $10,000 week leaks, so you're gonna be sad losing money, because these are the sales opportunities you won't be aware of. You're gonna be losing thousands every week, and you're gonna be depressed. Why? Am I losing money or not making money at all? So every hour you wait to reply, you're losing deals. Every lead that doesn't feel heard, they're gonna ghost you. So you're gonna peace out, ghosting, where'd you go? No more deal. So every missed follow-up equals another $5,000 gone down the drain. And you relying just bumping this case you missed it is gonna result in more money down the drain loss. You'd be sad like this guy over here. Again, let me remind you the manual DM model. It's no system, no memory, and no compounding trust. So money's gonna be leaking all day, every day. So you won't be aware of all the sales and opportunities that are going down the pipeline. But having a voice AI system in place, follow-up is going to be within 30 to 60 seconds. You're going to have warm-up leads and trust on autopilot. So when the voice AI calls, a guy's going to be happy to hear from you. Again, you don't need more leads, you guys just need a better system. And now we move to the authority and AI flywheel. This is going to happen when you have a sequence in place all automatically. And this is where you're gonna have your silent funnel stack. One, it all stops with your authority book. So this is gonna be your authority assets, which position you as an expert and authority that can help solve their problem. And two, we're gonna have an AI agent follow up in place. So Ava's gonna call your leads and prospects right after they opt in and buy. And we have a relationship funnel in place. This is where you're gonna build relationships, nurture them, and move them to the customer journey to the next stage, which is gonna result in pre-sold calls. So you're gonna have pre-sold buyers ready to spend money with you while they go to the call, money in the bank, M's on ends, bands on bands. You see guys, this is what smart founders understand. You don't have to build wealth by grinding the hardest. You just have to build wealth by building machines that can talk, qualify, and convert without you lifting a finger, all automatically. You already got the expertise. What you don't have yet is a system that installs authority, nurtures trust, and closes deals while you sleep. If you're ready to stop gambling on the DMs and start engineering inbound trust, book a free one-on-one call with me on the link below. And I'll show you exactly how to build your authority asset and AI sales engine. No more chasing, no more spamming, no more guessing. Because in this market, the silent system always wins. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Jeremy out.